I see myself as part of many different communities. One as a woman of color, as a student, as a first generation Canadian. That one's a really big one for me. Then there's other communities that come out, but they might not be present in your everyday life or that you might notice are part of your everyday life. So, for example, when the Syrian refugee crisis happened, that's when my identity as a daughter of refugees came out. And even though I'm not a refugee myself, I could really empathize with that situation and understand, but also to an extent there's a limit as well because I wasn't one. So there's kind of like you're on the border of a community. Like growing up, being Canadian was definitely a community, like the only community that, you know, I ever really knew in terms of nationality. But growing older, I realized that adding the first generation Canadian part to that group of community really does make a huge difference in how I see myself. And even just looking at the people that I surround myself with, there's definitely a connection there. And so even though I still am part of this wider identity of being Canadian, I identify very strongly with the subgroup of a first generation Canadian because I think the experiences of people with immigrant parents is really unique, but also not that unique being from Canada. And there's definitely things that we can connect with that other people don't understand.